For the past year, I've been making over $30,000 every single month with YouTube, except for 1 month. You see, in January, one of the strangest things ever started happening on my channel. Views were up, revenue was up, but I was getting next to nobody visiting my sales page. It took me over a week to figure out what the problem was, and well, by then, I was thousands of dollars down the drain. So today, I'm gonna tell you how that mistake is silently killing over 90% of businesses on YouTube. I'll show you how to see if your channel is suffering from this problem and how to fix it so you don't make the same silly mistake I did. So to start off, what was the mistake I was making? Now, a few months ago, if you were to go on any video on my channel, ZTA Training, you would see a link at the very top of the description that looks something like this. That link is responsible for making me money, and for a while, it was slowly killing my business. Now, it looks just like any other link, right? No different from the one I'm using right now, but the real problem came when I clicked on it, which is when I realized that these people weren't actually seeing my sales page, but instead they were seeing this screen from YouTube. And naturally, conversions were dropping an insane amount simply because of how inconvenient this was. People were getting held back from seeing the sales page. And as soon as I noticed this, I realized how overlooked the video description is for YouTube channels trying to make some money. Smash it and you can create a seamless, convenient experience for your viewers to become buyers. But if you miss, it could cost you thousands, even millions of dollars, depending on how big your business is. So what I'm gonna share with you now are the 5 mistakes YouTubers make in their video descriptions that hold them back from ever making as much money as they should. And mistake number 4 will either make or break your income of YouTube. I've already covered number 1. You see, directing the link to your page and not through YouTube is something I hadn't even thought about before. But how do you tell the difference? If in the YouTube description, if you don't add HTTPS : and a dash in the beginning before you have your domain, which is the link to your sales page or whatever other link you're trying to drive traffic to, if that is not there, your link does not become clickable. Or YouTube does this weird thing where people have to ask for permission to go to a different website through YouTube, which creates that extra barrier of friction, which it did to me, which led to me losing thousands of dollars because it flagged the website and people didn't trust it. And the more steps something requires to go through, the more people drop off. So I lost thousands of dollars because of it. Mistake number 2, order your description. Now forget about everything else. If you don't get this right, forget about ever making money on YouTube because I'm sorry, it's just not happening. And that is order of which you write your description. If there's one thing that will immediately make you poor, that is putting your link below anything else. Let's say you have a few lines at the top of your description. This video is by far the best guide in the world for losing weight fast. Make sure you watch and like and subscribe. Underneath that, you put the link to your Facebook so people can message you. Then a link to another video under that so they can go watch another one of your videos. Some hashtags so your videos get more views. And write down, buried underneath everything, for only the most committed of your audience, you can find the link to your product. The thing that actually makes you money, the reason you're doing all of this in the first place, and you don't even have it at the top of your description. That's something I'll never understand. To even see your link, they have to click see more, then scroll through everything else. So if you want your link to be seen and even better clicked, then put it right at the top, which leads me to mistake number 3, getting your link clicked. Now, having people see your link is one thing, but what if they don't click it? What's the point? A lot of creators just throw a link in the description and hope people will click. But the harsh truth is, nobody cares. Your job as a creator is to show people why they should care, which is what makes this little thing so important. I use it, this guy uses it, this guy uses it. It's not brand new, but most creators still aren't doing it. Now it's called copy, and its only job, its one purpose is to get people interested in your link. Now there's no right or wrong way to do this, but here's a few things I would check for in your sales copy. 1, keep it short. Nobody's going to read something that's crowded, long, and hard to digest. Keep it simple, short, and straight to the point. 2, make them care. If you need to make someone care about your link, how exactly do you do that? Well, the truth is people care a lot about themselves. And if you can show them what kind of benefit they're going to get by clicking your link, this is how you pique their interest. So promise a result in your copy. Begin into marathon runner in 3 months, become a professional chess player in under a year, lose 20 pounds in 20 days. By promising a result, you appeal to their desire for change. Target the pain they feel for not being in that dream position and trigger them to take action. 3, quantification. You may notice a trick I use at the end of those 3 examples just then. What I did was put a time frame or set a target on each outcome. Think about it. Telling someone you can help them lose weight is boring. They don't know how much to lose, how long it will take, what they need to do to achieve it. But what if you instead wrote, lose 1 pound every day with only 1 hour of training in your own house? Just by being this specific, it makes it much more appealing. Now that is how to get people to see your link and click it. But your link doesn't make up your whole description. You see, there's more parts that could entirely change how much you make from each video, which is mistake number 4, trying to do too much. People love to fill up their description with as many keywords, hashtags, links, and emojis possible. They think the more they have, the better it is. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Have you ever been to the supermarket to buy something simple like bread or milk, and it ends up taking you half an hour just to choose what bread to get? I mean, there's sourdough, wheat, whole grain, seeded, whatever other types of bread there are, but the point is, with so many options, it feels overwhelming. You don't know which one to buy, and you spend so long deciding that sometimes you don't buy any bread. And if you do, you don't know if you made the right decision. That's what a video description is like. If the goal is to make people click your link, also known as buy your bread, don't jam a bunch of other links around it. Focus on the thing that makes you money. If you want people to follow you on Instagram, put that link at the top and remove the other links. Make it as simple as possible for the viewer to take action. And now mistake number 5, SEO is dead. Now, whatever you say, tags and hashtags are long gone on YouTube. See, YouTube's algorithm doesn't rely on them anymore. Instead, if you make a good video that your audience enjoys, your video will rank above a worse video with 1 million hashtags in the description. And while they have no real side effects or downsides to using them, they're just taking up the space, which we talked about in mistake number 3. So stop worrying about the hashtags on your video and instead make good videos that people actually enjoy. And if you want to know the 10 rules that make me over $30,000 a month on YouTube, go watch this video. I'll see you inside.